Asia, a continent of ancient wonders, breathtaking landscapes, and vibrant cultures. If you're wondering where to go on your next adventure, I've got you covered. Based on real experiences. From megacities to remote islands, Asia's top travel spots offer a hearty dose of adventure, ancient history, and culture. After considering local prices, accessibility, cuisine, and the variety of attractions in each destination, along with traveler feedback, here are the 20 best places to visit in Asia. One, Mount Fuji. Whether you visit in spring for cherry blossoms, summer for climbing, autumn for foliage, or winter for skiing, Japan's highest peak and most iconic attraction is sure to capture your attention. Mount Fuji lies about 60 miles southwest of Tokyo, perfect for a day trip from the city or a glimpse from a train ride. But this active volcano is also worthy of deeper exploration. Base yourself in the Fuji 5 Lakes area on the northern side of the mountain to enjoy picture-perfect views at Arakurayama Sengen Park or from one of Lake Kawaguchiko's onsens, hot springs. And don't leave without sampling local Hodo noodles. 2. Tokyo. Animated is perhaps the best word to describe Tokyo. Crazy about its anime, Japan's megacity is constantly buzzing with movement, and yet bright lights and loud signs beg you to pause, to break your motion for just 1 second to pray. Pay, at the altar of consumerism. This is a city that feeds on motion and progress. But when you want to stop in Tokyo, the city will certainly make it worth your while. The tech-savvy locals may whiz past the monuments and urban parks daily, except during the cherry blossom season when everyone floods the green space. But we assure you, the museums and historical sites are world-class. Here, there are photos to be taken, sushi to be eaten, and a lot of shopping to be done. So, what are you waiting for? You better get a move on. Palawan. As a nation comprised of nearly 8,000 islands, the Philippines is home to some top-notch beach destinations, and Palawan is the jewel in the crown. This archipelago province between the Sulu and South China Seas beckons to sun-seekers with its sprawling white sands and shallow aquamarine lagoons, perfect for wading and snorkeling. El Nido and Coron are two fantastic destinations for such pursuits. Adventure lovers will also get their fix in Palawan while climbing jagged limestone cliffs, canoeing through sea caves on an underground river, and diving among sea turtles in Tabataha Reefs National Park. 4. Maldives. You've seen photos of the Maldives before. Picture perfect private villas suspended over striking blue waters, alabaster white sand beaches, and spectacular sunsets dipping into the horizon. The scenic beauty of the Maldives is something to behold, something you can't quite understand until you're there in person. The island nation of the Maldives is popular with honeymooners looking for seclusion and adventurers looking to explore the depths of the sea on a scuba diving or snorkeling excursion. If you don't fall into either category, consider that the Maldives' appeal has broadened in recent years. Today, honeymooners and divers are joined by a more diverse mix of families, groups of friends, and even solo travelers seeking wellness retreats or budget vacations in guest houses rather than resorts. Travelers seeking the ultimate in relaxation can unwind at one of the many superb resort spas, and all visitors should certainly spend an afternoon exploring an inhabited island village to get a snapshot of typical island life. The resorts in this region are also spectacular, ranging from underwater hotels to overwater bungalows to incredibly beautiful resorts. However, getting to and staying in this tropical paradise requires patience. There are no direct flights from the United States and plentiful cash. Located in the Indian Ocean, roughly 600 miles southwest of Sri Lanka, the Maldives is about as isolated as you can get, and that's just one of its many allures. Five. Bhutan. Getting to Bhutan may take some planning. Only 2 airlines fly into this tiny country in the Himalayas and quite a bit of cash. Bhutan charges a hefty daily sustainable development fee, but you won't have to share its wonders with loads of other tourists. Bhutan remained curtained off from the rest of the world until the 1970s, preserving its age-old customs and vibrant festival celebrations. Every visitor should have the Paro Valley on their to-do list. There, you'll find Tiger's Nest Monastery perched on a mountainside, along with other spiritual sites and a section of the 250-mile Trans-Bhutan Trail. 6. Kuala Lumpur. The Petronas Twin Towers dominate the Malaysian capital skyline. Not only is this modern architectural duo the most photographed marvel in the country, but the towers built an aquarium, shopping mall, observation deck, and children's museum make them a full-day attraction. Visitors can retreat from the urban sprawl in KL Forest Eco Park, a verdant city park featuring a canopy walk suspended 70 feet above the ground, or at the nearby Bata Caves, another popular photo op with 272 rainbow-hued stairs leading to a Hindu temple. Don't leave without tucking into KL's tasty smorgasbord of Southeast Asian cuisine and shopping for colorful batik souvenirs at the Kuala Lumpur Craft Complex. 7. Sri Lanka. The island nation of Sri Lanka, located off the southern tip of India, boasts rainforests, beaches, and ruins, without the tourist crowds of Asia's most popular destinations. Despite its small footprint, Sri Lanka features 26 national parks, many of which are ideal for a safari excursion to encounter elephants, leopards, and sloth bears. Meanwhile, ancient sites like Sigiriya, a 600-foot-high fortress, and the temples of Polonnaruwa hold their own appeal, and the palm-fringed golden beaches that line the shores are never too far away for those seeking a more laid-back vacation. Chiang Mai. Tucked among lush mountains in northwest Thailand, Chiang Mai offers a sized-down version of Bangkok's buzz paired with a tranquil culture and natural beauty. Your urban itinerary should include tuk-tuk rides, tours of 14th-century temples like Wat Chedi Luang Varavihara and Wat Phra Singh, trips to night markets, and a cooking class to try your hand at pad thai. Then, step outside of the city walls to visit an ethical elephant sanctuary or two. Check that the sanctuary does not promote elephant rides or performances, and a wander through breathtaking Doi Suthep Pui National Park. 9. Phuket. Pure white sands, aquamarine waters, and limestone cliffs await travelers who visit Thailand's southwestern island of Phuket. Surrounded by the Andaman Sea and about an hour by plane from Bangkok, this island is a little piece of paradise, which comes with a relatively low price tag for everything from its accommodations to spa treatments and boat tours. But along with its tropical appeal, Phuket beckons to travelers wanting to experience its flavorful cuisine. Think lemongrass, lime leaves, chilies, and its rich culture, heavily influenced by its reigning religion, Buddhism. And although the island's beaches and tourism operators have bounced back from the 2004 tsunami, which hammered its western coast and tragically claimed thousands of lives, it remembers the past with memorials and a better warning system, should the area once again come under threat. Jaipur. Travel to the capital of Indian state Rajasthan to marvel at the Pink City's incredible architecture. Hawa Mahal, a pink sandstone palace that was modeled after Hindu god Krishna's crown, is Jaipur's biggest claim to fame. The property's astounding 953 honeycomb-patterned windows allowed the original women of the royal family to view the comings and goings of the Indian city without being seen. Other structures worth seeing are the Jagar Fort, the Punna Meena Ka Kun Stepwell, and Jantar Mantar, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that displays larger-than-life astronomical instruments. 11. Siem Reap. Siem Reap is the home of Angkor Wat, an ornate Buddhist temple built in the 12th century that is believed to be the largest religious monument in the world. The impressive landmark is just one of many must-sees within Cambodia's UNESCO World Heritage Site of Angkor. The complex also includes the royal city of Angkor Thom and Ta Prohm, a temple that has been partially reclaimed by nature. Because of the immense popularity of Angkor, the site receives millions of visitors per year. You may want to travel during a shoulder month like April or October to avoid bumping elbows with fellow travelers. 12. At Hanoi. Hanoi is perfect for first-time Vietnam visitors, with tranquil lakes offsetting its fast-paced bustle and darting motorbikes. The country's capital offers plenty in the way of history, culture, shopping, dining, and natural splendor. Start your day off with a Vietnamese coffee, then head to Hanoi's central Old Quarter for a stroll through the many narrow, colorful streets and a taste of mouth-watering street food. After that, check out one of the city's many temples, including the ancient Temple of Literature, which dates back to the 11th century, or head to the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, a must-visit for history buffs. Seoul. South Korea's capital does an incredible job of blending the ancient with the modern. Between all of the busy streets and towering skyscrapers lie centuries-old palaces, shrines, and villages waiting to be explored. The city's UNESCO World Heritage Sites are a good place to start, especially the 15th century Cheongdeokgung Palace Complex, before you fill your suitcase with goods and fashion finds from Myeongdong, Seoul's premier shopping street. When the city rush becomes too much, escape to Seoul's incredible green spaces, such as Namsan Park and Bukhansan National Park. 14. Osaka. Cap off a trip to Japan with a visit to this port city powerhouse that is simultaneously retro and futuristic. Learn about centuries of Japanese civilization by visiting Shidonoji Buddhist Temple, which dates back to AD 593, and Osaka Castle, a reconstruction of a samurai-era stronghold. Or dive into Osaka's modern delights, including Universal Studios Japan theme park. But the city is really known for its delectable street food and vibrant nightlife scene. The Dotonbori and Shinsekai districts are chock full of both. 15. Sagarmatha National Park. This Nepalese national park is famous for housing the behemoth that is Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth, and promises a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. However, it is important to know that Sagarmatha is not just Everest. The UNESCO-listed park also features several other sky-high Himalayan peaks, as well as sweeping valleys, scenic glaciers, deep gorges, and incredible wildlife, including snow leopards and red pandas. Just note, seeing the park's top attractions typically requires at least 2 weeks of trekking, and due to Sagarmatha's high elevation and rocky, steep terrain, a trip here isn't for the faint of heart. Railay Beach. If you only have time to go to one beach in Thailand, make it Railay Beach, one of the world's most beautiful beaches. Located in the country's Krabi province, Railay Beach features glistening white sands and is surrounded by limestone rock formations covered in leafy green vegetation that jut out from the sea. If you're feeling adventurous, explore the area's natural wonders with a rock climbing excursion or go for a nighttime kayak trip to see bioluminescent plankton. As if this beach destination couldn't get more alluring, you're only able to reach it by boat. Day trips from nearby Ao Nong are popular among travelers. 17. Kyoto. History lovers and Instagrammers alike will revel in the heritage sites of Kyoto. The city, Japan's one-time capital for more than 1,000 years, is awash with centuries-old shrines and temples, including the gilded Kinkakuji and Fushimi Inari Taisha, a shrine that dates back to AD 711. In addition to touring religious sites, save time to visit the famous Philosopher's Path, preferably during cherry blossom season, and the mystical Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. For essential Japanese experiences, treat yourself to kaiseki, a multi-course meal that's steeped in tradition, and stay at one of Kyoto's many ryokans, traditional Japanese inns. 18. Hong Kong. A British colony until 1997, Hong Kong's strong Western influence sets it apart from China's mainland metropolises. Beyond Hong Kong's sleek, towering skyscrapers, best admired from the peak, visitors can find natural and cultural gems on the more than 250 outlying islands, such as Lantau Island, or shop the city's thronging street markets. Dim sum is a must, think pork buns and steamed dumplings, but Hong Kong's robust dining scene also encompasses everything from street food to Michelin-starred fine dining. And when the sun goes down, watch the symphony of lights laser show dazzle the skyline along Victoria Harbour. 19. Guilin and Lijiang River National Park. This national park is so loved and respected, its image is featured on China's paper currency. Guilin and Lijiang River National Park is located in the Guangxi region in the southeastern part of China. The Li River runs about 50 miles from Guilin to Yangshuo, passing stunning landscapes and towering green karsts, eroded limestone, along the way. The best way to take in the otherworldly scenery is by boat cruise, though you may want to splurge on a luxury option since the trip can take up to 5 hours. Tourists who prefer to travel on their own time can also hike or bike along the river. 20. Bali. Bali's natural beauty is so profound, travelers have been known to refer to the Indonesian destination as paradise on earth. Here, lush rainforests, picturesque mountains, sweeping valleys, and scenic beaches all sit side by side. You'll also find a handful of scenic temples in this Southeast Asia hotspot, including Uluwatu and Tanah Lot, both excellent places to catch a sunset. And no first-time trip to Bali would be complete without on a visit to Ubud, the island's cultural capital famous for its eye-catching rice terraces and sacred monkey forest. Opt to visit in late spring or early fall to steer clear of high season. Which of these destinations is your favorite? Or did we miss one that deserves a spot on the list? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more travel content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.